Shalom, shalom, Yashua Allah. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, which in the Petty Hebrew tongue is correct name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister brothers living in this truth, and shalom to you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Every now and then, Yashua Allah, Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua give us confirmation that what we're doing and what we believe in is indeed the truth. And so today at work, this little thing popped in my algorithm, of a little Jake, little YouTuber dude. But what caught my eye was the title. And I watched some of it. And it just gave me all the confirmation of like what I've been experiencing in Babylon the Great America, and particularly about Eve, the Israelite woman. Now, if the shoe fits, wear it. And a hit dog holler. Because what I'm about to come out with is just, hey, it's the truth. A lot of people might get a little butthurt about it, but it is what it is. And I'm about to show a clip of an Edomite showing that he can run through Eve whenever he pleases. Because what I've noticed, which the apostle elders been saying this, and they are 100% right, our women are not our women. Our women belong to the so-called white man, Esau. That's what they belong to, because we're a conquered people. And when you get conquered, the spoils, which a big part of the spoils is women, goes to whoever wins. And you just got to face the fact we're conquered people. We got conquered by Esau through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashan Yahushua. And now our women really, she lusts after the so-called white man. That's really who they desire. That's who they respect. That's who they listen to. That's why when you live with a woman, an Israelite woman, it is very rough. Because really, you're a second round pick. The first round pick is Esau, even the so-called white man. They only mess with us out of necessity. If they can attract that Edomite lawyer, that Edomite doctor, especially Edomite doctor, oh my Lord, whatever he says is like the word of God to them. Any Edomite that got a prominent position in this society, hey, he can clap your girl cheeks whenever he wants. She'll leave you for that Edomite man if given the opportunity. And you just gotta swallow that pill and understand it. We'll get our glory back when Yahushua lifts us up. But as far as right now, hey man, our women, they really belong to another man. And when you cohabitate with a woman, you're gonna catch a lot of hell, and you're gonna feel that. And I noticed that too, just looking at my mother, looking at my grandmother, my mama and them, and my aunts, they respect that so-called white man. Like, they'll deal with my grandpa, my uncles, but what he say really don't go. Like, they look at what the news say. They need their truth to come from the so-called white man. And they lust after them. And I'm about to play a clip that's gonna show that. And it's the truth. You just gotta face it. And really, reality, what it is, it's the curses. And everything I'm saying is the truth, because I'm gonna back everything I say with the scriptures. And this gave me confirmation. You just need that confirmation. Like, something to be true, but the Lord will give you something like, oh, you had any doubts that, y'all women didn't like this so-called white man, here you go. Check it out. So let's play the clip. And then we're going to get the words of Yahweh Shah to back it up. Like I said, the Lord going to back up the statements I'm about to make. But check this out, though, because this right here was just really sad to show you how pathetic our women are. The majority of them. That, like, Esau can do that. And I already knew that. And it's really comical, really. It's sad and comical at the same time. So check it out.
So we got this white dude who is showing how easy it is to clap black female cheeks on dating apps by using racist terminology. I didn't believe it, but this dude is doing this live. He's screen recording everything, and he's going to show you that even when he's being racist to certain sisters, they are still allowing him to clap cheeks.
Another black woman. She's pan, and she's alternative. Very rare poll. Gotta keep it simple. Hi, you look like you can suck the racism out of me, LOL, which is what...
I'm sorry. You look like you can suck the racism out of me? Okay.
What I need right now, because I'm currently on probation. Crime, heart, done, send. What did I tell you? The job is not finished. You are very beautiful, though. And I would...
Wait, what did she say? Hold on. So she said type Oh my God.
Though. And I would love to see you this weekend if you don't have plans. It's getting spicy. I can show you better than I can tell you. Come on, gang.
So she asked him, are you an actual KKK member? And he goes, I can show you better than I can tell you. And she's still talking to the dude.
Come on, gang. Okay. I like that. Lynching on the first date is crazy. Not gonna lie. We gotta take baby steps.
Wait. He says lynching on the first date is crazy, but we gotta take baby steps. Let's see what she says.
Don't get me too excited. Normally I strap up, but I would definitely take it off for you if that's what you're implying. I'm capping crazy. I just got burned.
So wait a minute. She asked him, do he be clapping cheeks raw? So instead of basically just being like, look, the dude says you can suck the racism out of me, she's supposed to just stop talking to the guy. And she's like, type-ish. Do you be clapping cheeks raw? Like, they would never let a black dude talk to them crazy like this. But do you be effing chicks raw?
Yeah. Are you on birth?
She says, true, condoms feel like soda water, so you nasty too. So you about to let this white dude clap your cheeks with no condom tour, 2025, all up in you, just shooting all up the club.
Nah, but I'm infertile, so I can, without us having to worry.
So he basically said, I can shoot in you because I'm infertile. Obviously, he capping.
Okay, understandable. Just letting you know. Is a number too personal for you? Question mark. I just don't use Snap.
What happened?
I do this shit! Keep doubting me, bro. I dare you.
Oh my God, he got the number. Aha! You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a profile acting like I'm a white dude. Then when they come, I was just playing. See if they let me clap. Let's see if there's more.
I love it.
Catfish.
Normally when we get hate messages, it's literally black women. She said, oh look, another picking on black women. So let's try to cook something up. Oh look, another black queen who wants master roleplay. LMAO. And send. Over or under? Over or under? She's typing. Oh my God, she's typing. Okay. She's just playing hard to get a little bit. What's black people's favorite seasoning, would you say? What if I put some lemon pepper on it? Question mark. Would that make up for the size? Okay, she's typing. How'd you know I love lemon pepper? Come on. Who are you? Come find out. Text me, love. I'm not on here.
So basically, if you can see what he's saying, she's saying, sorry, you're not big enough to ride this ride. And so he was like, if I put some lemon pepper on my Johnson, that's what he's saying to her. Then she gonna say, how do you know I love lemon peppers?
Come find out. Text me, love. I'm not on here a lot. Do you like white boys for real? Or is this like a fetish? Maybe it's a fetish. I'm okay with that, period. I fetishize y'all as well, TBH. So that's cool with me. Want to FaceTime or something? I'm bored. Has anyone ever made you like pee?
No.
Really?
No, that's no.
I know we just...
Wait a minute. Did he just say, did anybody or pee?
Want to FaceTime or something? I'm bored. Has anyone ever made you like pee?
No.
Really?
No, that's no.
I know we just met, but how would you feel about twerking real quick? Just so I can get an idea of what I'm working with. Are those PSD shorts or underwear? What is that?
No, these are the cartoon characters.
Oh, period. You know how you said you do right videos?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking maybe would you make a video for me?
Mm-hmm.
You would? Okay.
Wait a minute. Dude got her twerking right there on live, bro. And it's crazy. Those chicks that be always so racist against white dudes are the first to want to let them clap. It's so crazy.
Let's brainstorm. Do you ever play with your...
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Is this somebody's name? Yeah.
Okay. Would you incorporate the master role play at all into it or not really?
Do you mean
Whilst making the sound or whatever?
He's actually saying, like, can you play with your stuff while you call me master?
But does that sound? Yeah, you could be like, I'm so wet for you, Joseph, or some shit like that. So yeah, send me your link or whatever, and then whenever you make the video, I'll just send it to like my Discord, and I'll be like, bro, like this is the video like this girl made, or whatever, for us, if y'all want to watch it or whatever.
All right, not a problem.
Period.
What?
So there go dude's page. You want to watch the whole thing? I just wanted to show a little bit to show you that, hey, if Esau wanted to, he can run through Eve's box whenever he feels. And I don't give a damn what they say. Hey, they should know Edomite man. Let that dude have a position, doctor, lawyer. He didn't need really, like, they ain't gonna let any no rednecker do it, but let him get a prominent position. I seen Eve. I'm talking about on the job. Eve will give us all kind of hell. But when it comes to Esau and he got a little position, it's a wrap, dude. He can clap those cheeks. It is what it is. And she'll do whatever he say. Not only can he clap the cheeks, but he has control over her. He can tell her what to do. And that's why we have such a hard time as an Israelite man here, because we don't have our helpmate anymore. We lost it a long time ago. And if we had it, I want to say maybe we had it in the 1920s, 1910s, early 1900s, because we built Black Wall Street. We maybe had it in the 50s and 60s, civil rights movement. Once they came with that feminism, that was that curse coming back on, and it's been on ever since. We ain't had our women since the 60s. Other brothers probably say we ain't never had them. But I know for sure we ain't had them since the 60s, since the 70s, 80s. Since my existence, Eve has always showed disdain towards the Israelite man and always looks to Esau as her master. That Willie Lynch type of syndrome. It's still in our women. And I seen it with just the women in my family. Any woman I talk to, it's there. And that's why I'm like, man, I wish I had this truth growing up, because I could have saved myself so much time, money, resources, so much stuff had I known this growing up. So this lesson here is for all you young Akim, you young men in this truth. Hey, listen up carefully, because the apostle elders done told me, hey, they're not lying when they say that. It's the truth. So once you know that terminology, you know how to deal with Eve. Once you know that you'll never have her like that. She's always going to, we in captivity. And she's going to listen to the slave master. And it started way back, in the garden. We've always had a hard time as the Israelite man dealing with our women. So let's go get it. Let's get to the scriptures now. Because I'm going to read that Genesis, and I'm going to come back to this curse. And that's why Eve worked so good with Esau, man. I noticed they are a good 1-2 punch against the Israelite man. Like, we would be destroyed if it wasn't for the power of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua. Because Esau does a number on us, and then our women does a good assist for this devil. Trying to destroy our sanity, destroying our peace. They do a very good job. They're a very good 1-2 punch, but that just shows how strong we are as Israelite men, because it's not working. And it's not going to work now. Once you got this understanding, hey, you know where to put Eve at. So this Genesis 3:1 says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord Yahweh had made. And he said unto the woman, talking to Eve, yea, have Yahweh said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? So Adam was commanded not to eat of the tree of life. But the serpent came to Eve when Adam wasn't around. All that backdoing. And the serpent was not a snake. It was a man. This is a man who acts like a snake. And then check out what he said to her. It says in verse 2, and it said, and the woman said to the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Yahweh have said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. So Adam told her, don't eat of the tree in the midst of the garden. And watch what Eve do. So this is verse 4. It said, and the serpent said unto the woman, ye should not surely die. So he gave her that little beautiful little lie right there. Gave her a lie. And then you go to verse 5. It says, for Yahweh doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes should be open, and ye should be as gods, knowing good and evil. And woo, you know like I know, Yahshua, Eve wants to be godlike. She wants to be like a god. That was the enticement right there to her. And what did she do? She ate of that fruit. And then she convinced Adam to do it. And we failed. That's why I notice Esau always goes to the Israelite woman when he wants to pass a messed up agenda, like alphabet agenda. He passed that to the woman first, and then she gives it to the nation. Because most Eves are single women, because Jake can't deal with Eve. She's very combative, angry, traumatized, and she directs all her hatred, majority, not to the devil, not to the serpent. The hatred is directed towards the Israelite man. And they don't listen to us. That's why a lot of these women are not in the truth, because to get the truth, you have to get it from an Israelite man. You can't get the truth from the devil. That's why you see so many few sisters, you know, in the house of David, in the setting. Very few sisters. Very few. And even when, I'm going to say even in that few, because a lot of women will pretend to be in the truth and they not. They'll just pretend to be in the truth because they want to deal with us. But really, they not in the truth. They don't believe in this. They believe in what Babylon and what the serpent, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man got to say. That's what they believe in. They just deal with us to get some rod, get some money, but they really don't want to deal with us like that. And how you can know that is that you can tell your woman something and they don't listen. They do not listen. If your woman don't listen to you, guess what? That ain't your woman, man. It's not. She just manipulates you, talks to you to get, because I mean, especially if you're a man in this truth, you know, we be on our stuff, man. We'll work a job, get our daily bread. We live simple lives. We do the lessons, go to work. We ain't doing too much out there. So we make very good mates. So a woman will, you know, do just enough, act like, oh yeah, shalom, and she'll do just enough to pretend she in the truth, but really she not. And how you can know is just looking at their ways. If they ain't like really listening to your lessons and don't take to your instructions, that's not your woman. You know, she's just using you because you're useful. That's all it is. And if Esau come through, he can do just what that serpent in the garden did. He'll tell her something, she'll believe it. He can clap her cheeks. Just know that your woman can leave at the drop of a hat if Esau wants her. As just Esau, you know, he prefers skinny women with fake breasts. So they only take the best of the Eves. And most of our women are wide backs and out of shape. You know, they got the muffin popping out their jeans, man. Esau can't deal with no big chick, man. He like little chicks. They ain't got the meats for that. So they can't get the Edomite man of their dreams. So they got to deal with us as a placeholder. And they give us hell because of that. You feel it. You know it. You're going to feel that heat, man. They let you know every day they don't like you. You know, you come, like first you got to fight with Esau on the job. You got to fight with Esau, protect yourself. They'll take little pot shots at you. And then when you come home, if you got a woman, you know, Eve, you got to come home. You get the same energy, man. So as an Israelite, man, we don't really get no peace. Only peace we get is in this truth. That's why a lot of us don't even like to go home. We don't. We don't like to go home. We like when they gone because they give you hell. They do. And this is why. And then we're going to combo that up with the curses. And this is stuff I wish I'd have known, you know, growing up. You get the truth and it's like, God dang, man, I made all these decisions and mess with these Eves and I should have known, you know. But, you know, hey, we got to deal how we got to deal. So which one I want to get? Where is it at? Right there. Right there. Because this tells you, because of the curses which we're under right now, this is how Eve will deal with us. So this is Deuteronomy 28 and 54. Salakia, Deuteronomy 28 and 56. And it says, a tender, delicate woman among you, which will not eventually set the sole of her foot upon the ground, for delicateness and tenderness, her eye should be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. So Eve is held on two legs. She give her man hell, she give the children hell. And that's a curse. The Lord told us that he would make Eve like that. A lot of us don't like to go home. Because then you got to deal with Eve. First thing they're going to do is run their mouth. Soon as you come in through the door. No. You don't know this. You don't know that. Nah. But then you ask them to do something, and then you get the same thing. I ain't your slave. I ain't gonna do that. And you know, you ain't been sympathetic to me. And you ain't worried about my feelings. And it's like, God damn, man. You know? That's why, hey, call Halom Yahweh Bashiach Shah for this truth. Because, boy, we would have no peace. You can't, your woman's supposed to be your peace. That's another thing, too. If your woman is not your peace, that ain't your woman. And the reason why is because she's full of the world. And if she's full of the world, she's full of what? She's full of what Esau Edom got to take. Because really, I don't notice. Watch your women watch the news. And it's an Edomite newscaster. And they watch how they just look at everything he say like it's the word of God. Or go to the doctor's office with your Eve and watch her. She listen to her doctor. And all they do is give a bunch of pharmakia. You know, pharmakia. Give a bunch of, you can tell them, man, take the herbs, do this, do that. They ain't about to listen to that. They're going to go get Esau's little drugs and all that and listen because they got the degrees and they got the doctor's office and all the money. They'll listen to what they say. Now they help get words. You trying to tell them get on an herb regimen, do this, do that to get better, and they don't listen to you. They listen to what the doctors say because in their eyes, we just a bunch of dumb niggas. We lowly, we stupid, and unlike us, they don't see the power of Yahweh Bashiach Shah. Like, I notice women don't have the measure of faith that a man does. That's why the mantle of the truth falls on the men. We gonna get them crowns. Ain't no woman in the nation of Israel gonna get no crown. Because why? Because they can't see this. They don't have the eyesight like that. And they don't have the integrity to handle the mantle of this ministry. Because they run off emotions. Everything is about feelings with them. And if you run off emotion and feelings and you in this wicked kingdom, woo, hey, I feel for you. Because Esau got so much stuff in the atmosphere, it just have you feeling all messed up. That's why a lot of them are on antidepressants. Because they don't know where to get the comfort at. And they like, a lot of these women we got are used goods. They're hurt. They hurt from all other dudes and all this other stuff. So, man, and then look, we don't have a helpmate anymore. A lot of us are doing this solely like off of what we doing. I notice they're not assets. They're liabilities. And all they do is and argue with you. Very argumentative. Talk crazy. And just don't bring no comfort, man. You need some comfort. You better turn that game on, you know, or watch a show or something. Like, you got to get it outside of them. And we do it because what? For some box. For some used box. That's what we do it for. Because I be looking at a lot of these E's and I be looking at like certain dudes, you know, situations. And I be like, bro, you ain't in for the box. Because, I mean, what benefit do the women do? What does she get you? What are you getting? Nothing. Then on top of it, she don't even listen to you. So you got a big time liability. Right here, you know, you dealing with. So I see why the apostles don't deal with women anymore. I perfectly understand it because they understand these scriptures. They get it now. We're under curses. And they're not going to listen to you, man. And why is because it's too much Esau going on. And I'm going to go get this precept right here. Because this is going to back up perfectly what I'm saying. And check it out. This is 2 Corinthians 4:3. And it says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. And dang, all our women are lost, man, to a degree. You might got some sisters that, you know, listen to Shalom, but majority of them are lost, man. They're lost sheep. And it says in verse 4, in whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. So our women are blinded. When Eve took of that fruit, you know, of knowledge, to be like a God, like ever since then, they did have blinders on. Every now and then they might, you know, when I think about it, it just hit me, Yashua. The only time, hey, our women only dealt with us in the early 1900s because they had to. That's the real reason why. I notice they only deal with us when they have to. When they get the liberty and get liberated, they're going to flock to Esau. But why? Because we just read in that precept. He's the God of this world. Babylon the Great. We're dealing with what they call it, white supremacy. Esau dominates the world right now. So he's the standard. So he's the first choice. We come second. And they're very bitter about that too. That's why we don't get joint happiness from them. We get a bunch of all that bitterness because really we're not the first choice. We're second. And that's something I wish I would have knew growing up, because I'd have made different decisions knowing that. You know, my butt thinking, oh yeah, you can find a black woman, so-called black woman to love you, and all. Nah, man, no. She loves that devil. He's like, Esau gets his pick of Eves that he wants. And I don't care what tribe it is either, whether it's southern tribe, northern tribe, like all women desire the Edomite as number one. Because why? He's in rulership. You know, he defeated us way back in the day. You know, ancient times. We're in captivity. And so the person that rules over society, they get the best of the best. So that's why we ushering in, and we were like wanting Yahushua to come back to tip the scale so we can go back in rulership. Because once Esau fall, guess what's going to happen, Yashrala? Isaiah 4:1 going to kick in. Because in reality, really, we're the top man. And see, other women are starting to recognize that. That's why the Edomite women are not flocking to Israelite men. Because the truth is starting to set in. And really, Esau, he's the worst man you can have. He's evil. He's wicked. He got a pink pecker. His skin turned red. He smelled like hot dog water. You know? Sour pickles. And he destroys everything. And their whole nature and energy is just off. And see, with the reality setting in, once the Edomite woman wants the Israelite man, now Eve, now they want to try to get on there. Oh, yeah, I love the black man. I want the black man. And we all like, nah, man, you've been ran through. And then you hear what he said with he said to that one Eve, we're going to start with lynching first. That's why a lot of Eves go missing, y'all. So I done figured it out. That's Edomite getting them online. And they go meet an Edomite man and then get snatched up and get put into that, that trafficking. And now nobody feels sorry. I don't care, because you should know by now that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's a devil. If you want to meet this devil to go get it in with him and he unalive you, that's your fault. Because you should know how this devil is by now. His whole nature should be plain. And like the Apostle Elders say, the majority of 2/3 are women. They're women. Why? Because they don't have that measure of faith to really get in this truth. They don't. And when I say that too, I'm going to go back that up too. Is that Ezekiel 34th chapter? Let me see. Because a lot of stuff is really making sense in the scriptures. When I started to look at what Yahushua had to say and what's going on. Right here, when you go to Ezekiel 34:31, it says, and yea, my flock and my pasture are men. And I am your Yahweh, said the Lord Yahweh. He said the flock and pasture are men. He didn't say women. Because he knows women will easily be led away by that serpent, man. By that so-called white man. That white man come whisper in their ear and it's over with. I don't give a dang how good possessed strong they claim they are. Oh, I'm in the truth. She got her head wrap on. If that devil whisper in her ear and he got something good going on, it's a wrap. I think any Israelite woman at this point, it's a wrap. That's why the Lord said the flock of pasture are men, because we got the conviction, integrity to tell that devil hell no. Like, we really gonna stand up when the devil starts to come down with great wrath. The women are not. And they can't. They're not equipped to. So the women would just get the benefit of what the work that the Israelite man will put in. They'll get the benefit of that, but they can't, and they're not a helpmate. They're not helping us do this thing. No, they're not. They'll pretend with you. And that's for all you young Akim in this truth, you young Israelite men. Like, don't be caught up with them head wraps and, oh, she shalom on me, or she read a Bible scripture this time, she watched the lesson. Because if you just look up, man, they'll quit watching after a while. The majority of them. They'll quit watching. And then you look up, they'll go back to their factory default setting, which is to be worldly. Then they start hollering at you. They'll start giving you that toxicity. And you thought you had women the truth? No, man. No. I don't believe the women will sincerely be in this truth until it gets established. They got to see it to believe it. Us, we don't have to see it to believe it. We have faith. And we can stand on that faith. Because we're logical creatures. Women are emotional creatures. Esau knows how to play on their emotions. See, you can't play on my... That's why most women are in plants Christianity. Because it plays on your emotions. Most men are not. Because you're like, man, what the hell? Pastor Porkchop, you ain't saying nothing to benefit me, man. That don't even sound right. And just because you do that, and I say it, I don't give a damn about all that huffing and hollering. You got to feed my intellect. You know, you got to get to my mindset. You got to feed my spirit. And that doesn't do it. But most women are still in plants Christianity because it emotionalizes them. The band get up there, sing and play a song. Because I had my grandmother tell me that. She think if a dude get the hoot and hollering, that makes him a good pastor. But she doesn't look into the knowledge of what's coming out of his mouth because she doesn't know. She doesn't care. It's all about how she feel. And that devil know how to make her feel good. Because the devil is wicked. This world is wicked. Our women have been in this world, so that's what she responds to. That's why I know there's a lot of dudes who are like, oh, women like the bad boys. Women, they gravitate toward the bad boys. You know why? Because they're wicked, man. Because the atmosphere is wicked. And the women want whatever's in the atmosphere. So of course that's why the wicked dudes get all the best women and get all the women. Because he's tailored himself after Esau Edom. Because she'll trade him in for a Edomite if she can. So a gangster nigga, a hood nigga, is the closest she can get to a white man. That's why they're the number one choice. As far as Israelite men go. Men of the Lord, we at the bottom. Women don't like us. You know, you get to certain women, you give them a precept, man, that box will dry up like a goddamn Sahara desert, man. So it's best. I'm at the point where I wouldn't even be trying to tell no woman about the truth. Because she ain't going to respect it. She don't care about it. And then she'll just fake it. If you do tell her, she'll just fake it, man. They really can't get in this truth like that. And that's why I see, being said that, let me see if I got it. I didn't have it in the gun, but let me see if I can get it. There you go. It's a wrap. Or Ecclesiasticus. 25 and 24. And this goes with what we read in Genesis. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. And that's so true. When you look at what's going on right now, man, Eve got a lot of bodies, man. They'll unalive their child if it'll ruin their career. Or if they just they feel like the dude ain't gonna stay with them. They unalive, lives like that. And they the ones keeping this gangster stuff going. Because they promote it. I've seen it, y'all. Sure, they promote that stuff. Oh, matter of fact, a chick said that, what's her name, Cash Doll? Oh, I can't mess with no man if he ain't got 3 bodies. So a low-level vibration Jake, a Israelite man, to go out unalive other Jakes just to impress some hood rat chick. So that fakes that precept all that true. Through the woman of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So therefore, you should not ever be led by no woman, man. Because what does she lead you to? She'll lead you to death. Because she's tailored after what? She's patterned after what? She's patterned after Esau Edom. The so-called white man. That's who she's patterned after. That's why I notice with me, I have a hard time dealing with the men. They'll like me or whatnot, but I have a hard time dealing with them. And I just look at all my relationships and I'm like, that's why I always had a bunch of static with it. Because really, I'm not of this world. I don't do things that, and they always say that too. They'll try to manipulate you like a real man to do this, a real man to do that. And me, I've never been the type to be led by a woman. And I don't give a damn what she say. You can't emotionalize me. I be like, either you like it or you don't, you can kick rocks. That's always been my mindset. And I noticed all the women I've had All of them. They always try to change me. And what it is, they trying to, now that I'm in this truth, what it is, they want to take you up out of your walk. They want to make you of the world. That's why that scripture right there really hits me hard, because it's so true. Through the woman, we all die. Because she always convince you to be like, you know, they'll tell you, go get a good job, go to college. They tell you, the women in my family, they basically tell you to go be like Esau, go be like the white man. And that's wickedness. So that precept hits hard right there. It does, because I understand it. Now I see why the world operates the way it does. I understand why Esau always wants to get control of Eve, because that's the best way to control us, man. Because as an Israelite man, we love Israelite women. We do. That's the best woman on the face of the planet. We love Israelite women, but we have to be mindful that she's corrupted. And if you don't, keep your foot down, she'll corrupt you as well. If you don't fortify your mind and, hey, give her that kickback, man. That's what I do. And they get the yapping and you need to do that, you that, man. Hey, I don't want to hear that shit. If you don't like it, you can go. Best you got to hit them with that, because if not, they will corrupt you. Yeah, she's the best one on the face of the planet, but she's corrupted. They'll be right once this kingdom gets destroyed. Once this fake reality gets destroyed, then they'll get right. Then that Isaiah 4:1 will kick in. But as far as having this system at her feet, they got the Section 8, the food stamps, all kind of programs. Esau props them up. So they're proud. They are proud. And they look at you like, man, you just a broke ass nigga. And I notice even like getting money don't even help either. I notice a lot of these rich Israelite dudes in the world, they got toe up relationships too. So it's like, it's really nothing you can do to really get Eve on your side. She's not on our side. Eve is on Esau Edom's side. I think you damn near gotta bleach your skin. You gotta become an Edomite for Eve to love you. If not, then hey, she'll just deal with you, like I said earlier, like a necessity. And give you all the hatred. You get all the hatred. I said, if Eve will take that hate that she get an Israelite man and give it to Esau, hey, I think their kingdom will be destroyed. Because Eve give us some strong, strong hate, boy. I mean, some strong hate. We get all the hate. And Esau gets all the love. All the respect. When you're on that job, man, Eve don't talk crazy to Esau. She, yes, sir. Jake come over, hey, you nigga, bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and we'll fight you too. If you go there, we'll fight you, or get some dudes to fight you. It get down like that. So I'm gonna go get this right here, because it's gonna back it up even more. These scriptures hitting like bam, bam, and it's all true too. I got experiences, so I know. So this is Micah 7:10. It says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is thy Lord thy Yahweh? My eyes shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And they do feel like an enemy. I promise you, man. Like being with them and sleeping with them, it's like, dang, you with me, but you against me. And I be looking like, how the heck am I still here and maintaining doing what I'm doing when I got a person that's actively trying to destroy my mind, destroy my peace, and just taking everything from me. And just puts all this pressure on you to do this, do that, and no sympathy, nothing. They don't build you up at all. Eve strips everything from you. So that precept right there, that hit hard too. It says that then she that is my enemy shall see it. Because Eve is now our enemy. That's why the so-called black community is doing so bad. Because I mean, hey, we already got a battle against Esau, and then you got a battle against what's supposed to be your helpmate. It's not a helpmate. That mug is there. That's like a secret hitter for Esau. Esau can sleep comfortable in the bed because Eve's up night putting hell on us, man. And man, that priest would say, where's thy Lord thy God? I've had Eve say that to me. You talk all that, where your God at now, bro, nigga? Where your God at now? Like, man, that's why that precept hit hard. Because I've had Eve say that. Like, nigga, you don't know God. You ain't got no God. Look at you. You done said that to me before, man. And like that precept said, man, when Yahweh show up, I be like, there you go. There you go. But what's going to happen to her? She's going to be trotting down the street in the mire. Because when they come to us in that Hosea 4-1 state, telling me, I got this, come take me in. A lot of women are not going to get chose. A lot of us do not like Eves, man, because of the treatment we received. So we only going to take in the best of the best. So you few righteous sisters that's like getting right now, y'all ahead of the curve. Because the majority of Eves, is they through, man. Because like a lot of us don't like the weave hats, the fake eyelashes, the bad attitude, just. And my thing is, when Esau go down, don't try to jump on this fence now. Because we know who is who. So don't try to come over here, oh, I want to be an Israelite now. Nah, we not playing that. Take your BBL butt. Because we don't like that either. All that BBL fake synthetic stuff. Nah, man. Keep your butt over there. What they say, keep that same energy. Yeah, keep that and keep your butt over there, man. We're not dealing with that. Because them fake synthetic Eves, they the worst, man. Them hood Eves, oh, no. Oh, no. You don't want one of them, man. I mean, woo, hey. I say the faker the stuff they got on, the bigger the demon. And sometimes, like, you got the ones that are, like, put the head wrap on, act like they're in the truth. Them be some horrible suckers too, man. Them be some bad. Hey, the apostles say them the worst demons right there. They'll try to go get scriptures to cut you up and undermine you and usurp authority over you. Trying to use the word. I've dealt with that too, y'all Sharala. So the apostles say that, I'm like, woo, they right. They are right. And you just gotta accept the fact that Eve ain't gonna really be right until Yahushua come back, really. Or I'm gonna say until Esau comes out of power, Eve not gonna be right. Long as Esau's in power and got a system, hey, he's the preferred choice. We are not. We are not that. You know. And I was gonna get something else. I don't know if the spirit passed on it, but I was gonna get something else. This right here, because this is true too. This is true too. This is why a lot of dudes don't like to go home or even be in the house when you do get home. You have to be outside. So this is Sirach or Ecclesiastes 25:16. And it says, I would rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. So then you find out, man, majority of these Eves are wicked, man. And that's so true. You don't want to be in the house with a wicked Eve, man. You're not going to get no peace. None. And once they get comfortable, they ain't going to want to, like, give you no more box. You have to be begging for some box. They ain't going to give it to you like that. It's going to be whack. Then it got comfortable. And it's just like, you're going to be looking at yourself like, what am I doing? Well, why is this person here? All that this person does is give me hell. You know? That's like what you call it, a double agent. You got Esau out there. You know, Esau love to get you hell. Then you come home and you get some more hell. You know? And it's real hell. You be in the bed. And they be, and like, God damn. I can't even lay in the bed to get no peace, man. So that precept, hey, all you young occupants of truth, hey, look at that precept, man, for you want to live and invite a chick in your house or go live with a chick. Because that precept, hey, the Lord did not lie with that. He said, I'd rather dwell with a lion, man. That's a ferocious beast and a dragon. Then deal with the wicked woman, because that's how much hell she'll put on you. Because her hell, it'll mess up your mind and your spirit. Because they'll nag you, man. They'll sit there and nag you. And look for ways to try to, you know, cut you up. They don't build you up. They don't be like, oh, baby, you did a good job. Where you pay the bills? You did that, man? No, man. Don't nothing good. It's always what you ain't did. Because really what it is because you're not like Esau. And we can never be like Esau. That's why I tell the Eve right now, man, go get you an Edomite. Because it's really what you built for. Go get that. Do not let me stop you from getting your dream man. If you want to Edomite, man, go get you one. If you can't get one, it ain't my problem. But I'm not about to sit up here and deal with your bullshit. Because we too far at the end to be sitting here and listening to some Eve kick her wickedness venom in our ear. We about sick of that. And now through the scriptures, you know, and just looking through my life, like you understand it, man. They're another man's woman. These women in Babylon the Great belong to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. That's who they belong to. That's who they worship. That's who they respect. So I say, let them have them. Go ahead. And that's when you know you truly free, man. When you ready to walk away from an Eve because she's wicked and she's not listening to you, then hey, you know, I mean, hey, that's how you get free. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end off with something. See if I can find it this way. I'm gonna end off with something. There it go. Cause woo, hey, get that escape route ready, baby. This is Ecclesiastes 7:26. It says, and I find more bitter than death the woman. Woo, hey, man, the scripture just said right there, she's worse than death. And it says, whose heart is snares and nets. Talking about her mind, because it is. She always looking to manipulate you and get something she won't. And her hands are bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner should be taken by her. So when you please the Lord, you in this truth, hey, the Lord willing, the Lord said you're going to escape from her, man. Because it said, I find more bitter than death the woman. Hey, you got to let that precept marinate, you Israelite, man. You got to let that marinate right there. The Lord said, I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets. She wants to entrap you in her manipulation. Because really, they're tailored after the world. And if you let her, you know, if you let her fuss at you and you just take your guard down and fit her mode, she'll put you back in the world. That's why it ended off and said, but the sinner should be taken by her. Eve looks to put you in Esau's matrix. Your mindset there. That way you be taken by the devil, man. And who's the devil? Esau, Edom. And who's his number one agent? Eve, the Israelite woman. So if you let off the gas, let off the brakes, and let her get you, but what the scriptures say, whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her. Hey, get your escape plan ready, because a lot of these women we dealing with, man, they wicked. They are. And they're no good. You know, so we just look for Jacob's trouble, because we don't know if we're going to be with this woman, you know, after Jacob's trouble. We don't really know who we're going to be with, because Jacob's trouble is going to shake everything up. That's when stuff is really, you know, that's going to be proving grounds right there during Jacob's trouble. You know, if your woman, let's just say the Lord, it says, dwell with a woman of understanding. Like if everything going cool and you know, she brings you peace and she is a helpmate, then hey, deal with her. You know, this ain't no He-Man woman's hater club. You know, so if she's doing everything she's supposed to do and she is a helpmate, and you know she does bring you peace, then go ahead and deal with her. You know, but as far as you got a wicked woman that's a straight liability, and every time she want to talk to you, it's always a bunch of bullshit and a bunch of she's very depressing. Then hey, man, and especially if she don't listen to you, because I believe, like, which the scriptures say, that if women don't listen to you, that's not your wife. A wife's supposed to listen to the instructions of the man. If your wife don't listen to you, that's not your woman. So then you gotta look at yourself like, what am I doing? What are we doing? So I just had to put that out there, Yashra, because that just gave me a confirmation watching that dude's page, and Esau like letting it be known I can just run through and clap any Eve's cheeks that I want. And he an old frat boy Edomite. Don't let it be some politician, doctor, lawyer, anybody with a high, you know, a CEO. Hey, man. What Kevin Samuels say, a high value man. Don't let it be no Edomite with a position. He can clap any Eve's cheeks. Any Eve. You know? He's the creme de la creme in the society. A politician, man, he gonna clap Eve's cheeks. So I just hope this is informative. I hope it was edifying. I want to say Kwam, Yashar Allah, and stay locked in because Yahushua is quickly on the way. Shalom.